right, guys, so today we're going to make some text that looks something like this. So what I need you to do is open up Photoshop, and you're going to go to File, New. You can name it here if you'd like. I'm going to name mine Glitch. I need you to change this to inches. And we're going to make this 7 inches wide by 3 inches high. You can make sure its orientation is landscape right here. 300 is fine. RGB is good. Background contents, we want to make it black. Okay, so this should be black right here. Then you can hit create. Okay, so you'll see right now we have a layer. By the way, I'm in Window, Workspace, Essentials. Okay, you can also choose it just like in Photoshop. You have these or in Premiere Pro, you have these workspaces. It just doesn't have as many as Premiere Pro does. So we've got our essentials. So now we are going to go over to our toolbar on the left, and we're going to get our text tool or our T tool. And we're just going to click somewhere in the middle. And I want you guys to type, you can type glitch or you can type your name. For some reason mine is yellow, so I'm going to select my text and I want it to be white. You guys need to change yours to white as well. My font is Arial Black. Okay, it needs to be a big thick font, so why don't you guys use that as well. And then you can change the font size right here. Or you can get your move tool up here, which is V on the keyboard. And when you get that, you'll get these little anchors or these little, oops, I don't know what I just did there. Look at these little boxes that you can pull it. Then if you move it, you'll see it gives you these pink crosshairs when it's centered. So I centered mine vertically and horizontally. Okay, so we've got our glitch. Whoops. I'm going to get my move tool. Okay, so now what I want you to do is with glitch selected here in the layers panel, I want you to hit Command J, which makes a copy, and Command J again, which makes a copy. So in our first copy, we're going to change that to say pink. Let's select it. At the bottom of our layers panel, you'll see this FX. We're going to click on that and we're going to go to blending options. Inside our blending options, we're going to turn off the green. Okay, we're going to turn off the green in this channels. So blend mode's normal. Channels is going to just be red and blue selected, and then we're going to hit OK. When we do this, then you can do this with your arrow keys or you can pull it with your move tool. Oops. Command Z. When I have that one selected, I'm just going to move with my arrow keys on the keyboard. Just like that. Now I'm going to select my top one and double click so I can change the name to blue. And then I'm going to go back down to effects and blending options. This time though, I'm going to turn off red and hit OK. Then I'm going to, with this same blue layer selected, I'm going to use my left arrow key and move it in the other direction. So now you should have white on top with blue on the left, pink on the right. Okay, first thing we need to do is we need to select all 3 of our text layers. So I'm just going to click on the top one, blue. I'm going to hold the shift key and I'm going to click on the bottom one. You can also just hold the shift key and select each one. Okay. And I'm going to right click and I'm going to rasterize type. Then with these 3 layers still selected, I'm going to right click and I'm going to hit merge layers. So now it's all one layer called blue. If you wanted to rename this glitch, you could. Glitch, but you don't have to. Okay, so now With glitch selected, we're going to use our marquee tool. So our marquee tool is this rectangular right here. You also have elliptical, single row, and single column. Okay, but we're just going to use this one right here. And I'm going to select part of my text. I'm going to get quite a bit right here. Then I'm going to get my move tool. I can also press V on the keyboard just like in Premiere. And I'm going to move it just a little bit, okay? Left or right, whatever you want to do on yours is fine. Then to deselect, you have this little button here that you can deselect, or you can hit Command D. So I'm going to go get my rectangular marquee tool again. It's M if you want to use the keyboard shortcut. I'm going to get a little bit in the middle. I'm going to get my move tool with my V, and then I'm just going to use my arrow keys to move it a little bit to the right. Then I'm going to get my marquee tool, which is M on the keyboard. No, I'm going to hit done first. M on the keyboard. I also want to deselect, okay. Hit a chunk at the bottom. Get my move tool. And this time I'm going to go the opposite direction. You can make a little bit of black in there too if you want to, or overlapping if you want to. That's fine. And you're going to hit done, deselect, and you're just going to keep doing this until you feel like it's glitched how you want it. Okay. You don't want it too much. You want to be able to read the text. Okay. So I'm going to stop right there, but you guys can do a few more if you want to. You don't even have to do the whole like line. If you just wanted to do like part of this letter and move that, you could do that as well. Okay. You just want to make sure that you can read this text. Now, all Photoshop files should be exported. So you're going to go to File, you're going to go to Export, and you're going to do a quick export as a PNG right here. Once you do that, it comes up with your menu. Make sure you're saving it in your documents, and you can name this glitch and hit save. And then upload your PNG to your document. Now, when I close this out, you'll see it says, do I want to save? I'm not going to save mine because I'm not going to make any more changes. If this is something that you want to go back to this file and be able to make changes to this in Photoshop, you need to save this, okay? But I don't plan on doing that, so I'm just going to hit don't save so I can save some memory on my computer. And that's it.